the stream, the last Sam and Max episode. The last Sam and Max episode is here. Either we finish it tonight or it'll be a two-parter, but we'll see. But let us begin. Skunkgate presents from the archives of Telltale Games. Stay awake, New York. Giant Max Rampage enters second week.
Ah, there you are, my friends. I'm so glad you could make it back for our final chapter. It has been 1 week since the tragic turn of events that transformed Max from irrepressible scamp to rampaging behemoth. Even now, he cuts a swath of destruction through the Upper West Side, releasing hideous spores that feed off the psychic energy of Dream. You might think that this is yet another predictable story of a giant monster attacking Manhattan. But you'd be dead wrong, my friends. This is a mystery story, a tale of treachery and deceit. Watch carefully, my friends, because before our story is complete, one of the characters you see before you will betray Sam and Max. Who is it? That
the pigeon
remains to be revealed. I'll join you again at the halfway point to give you one final guess. But for now, you have more pressing concerns. The great Max Beast, his hour come round at last, slouches towards Brooklyn to be born.
Sam and Max. The Devil's Playhouse. This reminds me of the shot in the King Kong movie that came out a while back.
Sleep! Sleep!
Reports coming in from downtown. Oh no! The entire neighborhood of Tribeca has fallen asleep.
Those fools!
They gave her
Why
hair?
do they insist on running that independent film festival?
It probably
The
is. I
creature's
just don't
destroying the
remember her
city,
having
and the
hair
longer
in
we
this
wait, the more
episode.
powerful he becomes. As acting president, I'm forced to launch the final imperative.
No, wait. There's still some of Max in there. I know it. There's got to be another way.
We've tried everything, sir.
Not quite everything. If you could somehow get a team of highly trained experts inside Max, they might be able to reach his brain and reverse the transformation.
But the Maintrons have already attempted to get through every point of entry. Some of the attempts were too horrible to even think about.
Yeah, but they've all been avoiding the mother of all orifices, Max's mouth.
Enter through the mouth? That's suicide.
I guess it's possible. If you could find a way to get him to swallow you whole, there'd be an opening about 3
Mr.
meters wide.
Featherly!
3 meters. That would be impossible, even for a computer.
Max used to eat Stinky's Megachomp brats in one gulp, and those aren't much smaller than 3 meters.
Very well, sir. But I can only give you until 6 a.m. At that point, for the good of America, I'll have to launch the attack.
I'm on the case. Now, where am I gonna find a team of highly trained experts?
I think I told you this, but I told you Mr. Featherly's my favorite character, right?
Greetings, Sam. As the official representative of the theater district, I offer our full support in this time of crisis.
Mr. Featherly. Award-winning actor of stage and sitcom. Inventor of the free-range method school of
Hiya,
acting.
Mr. Featherly.
Tastes like
Wanna
himself.
join the team and help us save Max?
Unfortunately, I must decline. Union rules, you know. Can't perform inside any theater smaller than 500 seats or any creature larger than 10 stories. And for obvious reasons, I am averse to being eaten. I am at your service, Sam.
Hiya, Mr. Featherly.
Unfortunately, I must. And for obvious...
Whatever. Freaking bird.
Hello, and welcome to the Creature Obliteration and Punishment Society.
Obliteration and punishment? You've got it all wrong. We're trying to help Max.
We will help him to a generous serving of ass whooping.
Ooh. What happened to the crime tron?
So if a gibbon had a microchip implanted... Hey, wait a second. What happened to the crime tron?
She is on an extended weekend getaway with the Bluster Blaster machine.
Oh, shit.
How's Kurt taking it?
I only want her to be happy is all.
Damn. Ran away with Bluster
Who needs that
Blaster.
crime tron anyway? Am I right?
You shut your mouth. She was an angel designed in California and manufactured in heaven.
Oh, Kurt.
What are you guys doing here?
We have pledged our prodigious processing power to devising an algorithm that will save the city, if not the entire universe.
You are welcome.
How long is that gonna take?
Estimating. Buffering. Time to completion 3.5 minutes.
Well, that's convenient. Only 3.5 minutes to come up with a solution to the whole thing?
Oh, God, no. It will take 3.5 minutes to come up with the estimate.
Oh.
If we could disguise the DeSoto, we could use it as a Trojan horse to sneak into Max's body like a virus and take out any mind worms or whatever it is that's causing this whole thing.
Please don't mention Trojan horses, worms, or viruses around us.
If we could disguise the DeSoto,
Please don't.
have you guys got any ideas about how I can help Max?
Our breakthrough Destructo-Match technology can calculate the perfect points to place nuclear warheads for maximum destruction with only PG-13 levels of blood and gore.
That is
Really?
one rabbit who will be multiplying into 1,000 smoldering pieces.
Come on,
That is one elder god who is headed for mandatory retirement.
I think the rest are just quips.
Will you join the rescue
any
team,
other
Mama Bosco?
plans?
Sorry, Sam. If this is going to work, you're going to need me operating the radio and monitoring equipment from here.
Paperweight and I will be happy to assist, of course.
We will?
Man up, Paperweight. Sam is going to need someone familiar with creatures of the Dark Dimension.
That's a good start, but you're going to need 5 more people. A scuba diver, a veterinarian, a psychologist, a dark wizard, and a brain surgeon.
Did somebody call me?
Oh, the most cursed image. Civil pandemic. Married to Abraham Lincoln. Former neighbor of former lots of things.
Sybil, you've come to help us save Max?
What? Heck no. Seriously, did somebody call me? Harry Molman grabbed my cell phone from me and smashed it.
But...
Oh, all right. I'm in. I'll wait by the car.
Looks like you've got your team, Sam. Now go out there and get Max to eat you.
Did they make her boobs
That sounded
bigger?
better in my head than out loud.
Wow. I'd rather not think about that. Abomination of a stone man.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
The final
What
imperative.
was that you were talking about? The final imperative?
A full nuclear strike against former President Max.
Where would you get the equipment for that?
Each of the Maimtrons has been fitted with a nuclear warhead and given a programming upgrade so that their song references are slightly less dated. Also, they can fly now.
Ooh.
A nuclear strike would wipe out all of New York, not to mention kill my formerly little buddy.
Acceptable losses. It's all part of contingency plan 2, devised when Max became president.
Acceptable?
Two?
How can you say... Wait, contingency plan 2?
Statistical analysis indicated that Max becoming a gargantuan hellbeast was the second most likely outcome.
What was the most likely outcome?
Imagine a scenario involving the worst aspects of the Norse legend of Ragnarok, the Book of Revelations, and Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, God.
Awfully convenient that you're next in line for the presidency right as Max gets turned into a giant monster.
Yes, sir. Convenient. And terrible.
How bad's the damage, Super Bowl?
As damage goes, it's rather spectacular, sir. The ex-president is the most horrible and destructive creature ever to enter New York, not counting those coming from Long Island. We've had to quarantine the entire island of Manhattan.
So you're saying it's just us, alone against some colorful street gangs and a sewer system full of bloodthirsty chuds, unless we can escape from New York?
Actually, the chuds have been deployed to secure the perimeter, sir. A little tolerance and appreciation would be nice.
The chuds. Oh, that word is fucking different now. That word means a whole lot of different shit. The hole.
Wandering around the Mole Man tunnels is no fun without Max.
Fine. Let's get out of here. Jar of espresso beans?
It's my government-issued jar of chocolate-covered espresso beans. Everybody in the city got one to help us stay awake against Max's creepy spores. They were giving out cans of Head Rush brand energy drink, but it all got recalled on account of the high fructose corn syrup and tiny shards of broken glass.
Oh.
Today is a good day to die.
Abraham Lincoln, reanimate Lincoln Memorial.
If you're
Memorial
a
to
giant
Sybil.
monster attacking the city, am I right, fellas? Now you all know I'm not one for speeches, but I have prepared a few words. Let's kick that devil bunny's ass.
They probably made him one.
Move out! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god.
Bye, honey. Be careful.
Did you hear what they were saying? If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Fucking Beyonce shit. Sal? I don't remember him being here before.
Hey, Sal. Guess he's still skittish about that whole necking with Girl Stinky, plotting the murder of Grandpa Stinky, and unknowingly contributing to the apocalyptic fever dreams of a mad ventriloquist dummy from the Dark Dimension thing. But what's he doing hanging around Bosco Tech? Sal? Never mind. Sal? Never mind.
Hold on. He's acting a bit crazy right now. Crazy cat. Yeah, I don't remember Sal being
Hiya,
here
pal.
before.
What's the rumpus?
Hey, Flint, want to join us inside Max's body for...
Don't I, Sam? I've got to beat cheeks while the beating's good.
Okay.
Beat
Don't fret, Grandpa.
cheeks.
I'll put the pinch on those grifters trying to take you for a ride faster than you can shave a hobo's coin slot.
Does he really have to do that with the lingo getting all disturbing?
And it's always about hobos for some reason.
Ah!
Blasted! That's an Irish lullaby!
I miss the real Max. You guys are just pale imitations with admittedly cool flaming heads.
Well, Sam, immolation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Any ideas, Imposter Max?
The only way inside the Colossus is to disguise yourself as something he loves.
But I'm his best friend. There's nothing Max loves more than me.
Yeah, about that.
I
Can you
know.
not do something about your wee friend here?
I think if you just apologize for calling him short, we could put all this behind us.
It's nae worth it.
Have you and Stinky patched things up since your birthday party?
Yeah, where is she?
She and that bridge and tunnel and sewer boyfriend of hers are up to something. I guarantee it. And they are not going to catch me by surprise.
I think you're being too hard on Sal. I'll bet if you just talked, you'd find out you had a lot in common.
Like what?
Well, you're both almost impossible to kill, you like dark places, and you hiss a lot.
Ah!
Whatever.
Do you want to join us for an action-packed fantastic voyage inside the body of Max?
Do I? Do I? No!
Oh, come on, Grandpa. Every action rescue team needs an unlikable one who's first to get picked off when the killing starts.
Well, I can't. I'm washing my beard tonight.
Beard.
You're making your diabolically delicious demon dogs?
I really thought they'd bring the city together, too.
That actually sounds kind of generous, Grandpa Stinky.
I know.
I think he's looking
especially
for,
since everyone in New York would be hooked, and then they'd have to come to my diner
attack.
to get any more. I'd make a fortune. And now I suppose you expect me to be giving you my super secret recipe.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, that'd help.
All right, there you go.
That's it?
Of course that's it. It's just a recipe. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
What's with the
Okay.
delivery truck?
Obviously, I'm delivering food for the war effort.
I don't see anything in there but a bunch of cornmeal.
That's because these flaming parasites ran off with all me wieners.
We must feed the host. Pig lips and sphincters make us stronger. We regret nothing.
With your truck out of commission, now what are you going to do?
I'm heading back to my diner while I still have one.
But you'll be crushed, or lulled into a horrible nightmarish sleep
Is
by the
that
hideous
Rocky? I thought
spores.
that was Clyde.
Come play with us, Grandpa. We will whisper sweet stories from the congressional record.
I haven't slept in 3 years, and I ain't about to start now.
Hey.
Thanks for the recipe, Grandpa Stinky.
He's acting
Yeah, good luck with
grumpy
that,
now.
Marmaduke. Now I've got to perfect the recipe.
That's
on my own.
racist. He called him Marmaduke. Wait, what was that?
It's Grandpa Stinky's recipe.
I know that, but what is it? Corn dog. One mostly pure pork byproduct frank or substitute. Have the water right there. 1 ton cornmeal, 800 gallons veggie oil, and 1 egg. No. He's gonna get stuck down there. Hey.
The last box of corn dogs in the entire city.
Corn dogs? Gimme! What? Dog me, Sam. Keep 'em coming.
Go on, beat it. Those imposters like corn dogs as much as the real Max does. I hope that means the real Max is still somewhere inside that
I don't know
lumbering
what he
sack of
wants
doom.
under there.
It's a ton or so of Grandpa
Use
Stinky's
cornmeal.
world-famous ultra-high fructose cornmeal. I don't think I'd be able to carry it. Grandpa
delivery
Stinky's been
truck.
selflessly devoting his truck to the war effort.
You take the wheels and I'll check the cab to see if there's a radio.
You'd have to be some kind of monster to loot an emergency vehicle in the middle of a war zone. Besides, I already tried it. Grandpa Stinky's been It's a ton or so of Grandpa's. I don't think I'd be able to. No, these are too delicious to waste. No, these are too delicious.
Hey, Sal! He's probably still smarting from falling.
Fire escape. Oh, it's Satan.
Manhattan,
And
a
Jurgen.
city under siege. But is it, as some would have you believe, the fault of an out-of-control hell beast, or something far, far worse?
Hey, watch it! You're blocking the lives!
Oops, sorry, Jurgen. What's new, Beelzebub?
No time to chat, Sam. I'm doing public relations work that is absolutely crucial to my enterprise.
I'll explain it right now. Father of Lies back in charge of Hell. Currently pursuing an anti-defamation
public relations
lawsuit.
department.
We sincerely appreciate your feedback. Now go away.
The reason they're using the model from before, it's simply because it's cheaper. Because if they used the model from the second game, they'd have to update it to match the style of this game.
What are you
Public
filming here
relations.
exactly?
It's just a documentary explaining how I had nothing to do with this giant Max attack.
Ah, plausible deniability.
More like protecting my brand. Just look at that psychic lummox. It just sits there eating things. Where's the temptation? Where's the cruel, ironic twist?
I want to go on record saying sorry Max
For
blew up your
once,
toy box.
what a miracle.
And that's another thing. Devil's Toy Box? I've never seen the thing before in my life. It's slander, pure and simple.
Yeah, the story I heard was it got left behind by some elder gods or something.
Exactly. Elder gods. They were already gone by the time I got here. Pinning this on me is nothing but character assassination.
I mean, you are kind of... Oh, God. Go
From
Mets.
the Great Pesto Flood of 1908 to the premiere of Starlight Express in 1987, New York City is no stranger to tragedy. But this tragedy...
Enigma
Go
deodorant.
Mets, New York rules!
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again. Note
Freelance
the lack
police.
of tail on the creature, and the tentacles, which are far too busy to be my work.
Shout out to all the Crime Stoppers in the 212.
Clear the scene now if you value your soul.
Sam and Max fans are the best in the world.
Oh, Sam.
Hey Satan, want to join our rescue team for fun-filled escapades inside Max's innards?
Now, what could I possibly have to gain from that?
Well, it'd be a lot of fun, and you could just pop us all right inside with your magic powers and stuff. Besides, it's just a good, noble thing to do.
You're not familiar with my previous work, are you?
Any ideas how we could get Max to eat us?
You keep asking me to help you, Sam. I don't believe you understand. I'm kind of a bad guy.
Hello,
What is he doing
Jorgen.
here?
Satan's got you as his cameraman now?
Sam, please. I'm a German vampire. Filmmaking is in my blood, as is the blood of several German filmmakers.
Oh, shut up.
So, Jorgen, need an assistant director or something?
You wouldn't be able to handle it, Sam. Just between you and me, the talent is insufferable. Ugh, he keeps telling me, make sure you get my good side. He's Satan. He doesn't have a good side.
So true.
Interesting wardrobe you've got going on there, Jorgen.
Figures you would not understand. The goth look is so 3 years ago. 1900 retro is the look for fall in New York City.
Plus, it's a lot cheaper.
Sam, what
See,
happened
even
to
he
make
says
you
so.
cynical?
Behind
so,
the
that
scenes.
bald spot of yours keeps showing up on camera. Can you guys fix that in post?
What? Is it showing? My stylist explicitly guaranteed it wouldn't be visible.
Satan keeps waving that microphone around like he's some kind of big shot. 100% pure rapeseed oil. Mama Bosco, I can't get close to it with that film crew in the way.
Here you go.
Sound check.
Much better. Excuse me.
Check. Succubus. Succubus. Is this thing on? Yipe!
Are you okay, Satan? That was quite a fall.
I've had worse, but I can tell when I'm not wanted. Come on, Jurgen.
Oh, thank wickedness, that nightmare is finally over.
Let's go back to hell.
Oh, right.
I mean, come on. What was he expecting? Nice vacation? Egg?
Any more ideas, Fake Max?
I can dispense hints for the cost of one delicious corn dog.
Forget it. I'm not wasting these things on you cheap floaty knockoffs.
Oh, then sleep.
Everything checks out here.
If I could get enough speed, I bet I could jump this thing straight into...
Sorry, Sam. The modifications I've made to the DeSoto make it perfect for traveling through Max's innards, but it can't travel on land.
Okay.
Your eyes are getting very, very heavy.
Oh, hi, Sam. With the modifications I've made to the DeSoto, we should be all set to travel through Max. You'll just need to find a way to get it inside him.
So, looks like you and Lincoln had an, eventful honeymoon.
Oh, it was absolutely magical. He took me back home to D.C. to introduce me to his friends, and then one night, as we were out on the White House lawn, looking at the stars, he just suddenly took me in his...
Oh,
Sam?
God.
Sam, are you okay?
What? Oh, sorry, my brain went into shock for a second to prevent permanent damage. Please, go on.
Not much more to tell, really. 13 months later, and here we are.
13 months?
Well, I'm glad you two had a nice honeymoon, even though you must never ever speak of it again in my presence.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, I wanted to thank you and Max for introducing me to Abe, and I know how much you both like new guns, so before I left, I got you both a surprise.
Ooh, gimme! Where is it?
Shut up, not Max. But seriously, Sybil, where is it?
It's in those boxes of stuff I gave you for safekeeping.
Oh.
Whoops.
Are those fake Maxes bothering you?
Sleep. Sleep.
Sam, I'm in my 5th trimester here. I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to.
That doesn't sound right. What's the latest you can be up to?
Nice work, Sybil. I didn't know you were into
Oh.
cars.
Oh, you know, after
so she's
college, I got
underselling
together with
it,
a few of my
okay.
girlfriends, and I know it's a cliche, but we opened a chop shop.
Suction wheels, antibody-proof paint job,
She says
and
she's in her
exhaust system
5th.
rich in omega-3. And what's that I smell?
I thought you would appreciate that.
Wiener-scented air fresheners.
Sybil, you're the best.
See, now you're confusing me. Yes. Insane.
Can you help me out with this recipe, Sybil?
Sorry, Sam. I can
Excuse
strip
me.
down a DeSoto, psychoanalyze a serial killer, and carry a national monument in my body for 13 months. But I never learned to cook. I don't even own a mixing bowl.
Oh, poor
Are
Sybil.
you sure it's safe for you to go on this mission in your, condition?
Don't worry, Sam. I've talked to the best OBGYNs and the finest classical sculptors, and they all agree that everything's fine. I'm not due for another 2 weeks at least.
I know what
Okay,
that
see you around,
is.
Sybil.
Let
But
me know
I
as
don't
soon
think
as
I've
you're ready
ever
to leave.
learned what all that stands for. OBGYN? Like, I know what it is. It's basically a... You know... The doctor that... Yes, yes. But I don't know what all those letters stand for. Okay. Okay, I need to ask.
I am at your service, Sam.
It was sure nice of you to pitch in to help save Max, Mr. Featherly.
Of course. Anything for this great city, Sam. I would sacrifice my soul itself to guarantee the spirit of theater lives on, and the lights of Broadway are never truly snuffed out.
I thought Max destroyed Broadway the first night of his rampage.
Indeed. And my theater is now buried beneath 2 tons of his spore. So I have some free time on my hands.
You wouldn't know where I could get an egg, Mr. Featherly.
Oh, I see how that works. Everyone
Excuse
assumes
me.
that just because I happen to be poultry, of course I know where to score them some eggs.
It's for a good cause.
Very well. Bear in mind that this is strictly a one-time deal.
Noted.
Me.
That's true.
Meet
He's
New
a
York,
he's a
meet
chicken.
New
He's
York,
not a
meet New
rooster.
York.
What's the problem?
I can't do this with everyone watching me.
I don't think they're watching you, Mr. Featherly. There's a giant monster attacking the city.
It's good of you to say so, Sam, but my magnetism and stage presence are undeniable. I simply cannot do this until everyone turns around and gives me some privacy. I simply can't help you until...
Okay. Let's see. So just those 3?
Let me see. The Upper West Side, Midtown, and the Village are all reporting extensive damage. And uh-oh, insiders say Greg and Fred are headed for a divorce. What about the children? Wandering around the Mole Man...
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Turn around.
Wow, would you look at that, Agent Superball?
I see nothing of interest, sir.
You were only turned around for like 5 seconds.
That was enough, sir. I saw more than you can imagine. Worlds within worlds.
Huh?
I don't need to shoot anybody. It's enough that they know I have a gun.
Any luck yet, Sam?
Those Flaming Max head things don't seem to be getting into the lab.
For the time being, anyway. I'm playing a recording on a super ultrasonic frequency that keeps them away.
What recording is it?
I can see you!
Ah, I wondered why I was subconsciously being driven into a murderous rage.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
So why were you warning us not to take a nap or read political blogs again?
Because of the spores, you see. Creatures, such as the one your ex-partner turned into, churn them out like vegans from a liberal arts college.
They are linked to the hole, and they feed off the psychic energy of the city's nightmares.
It's all very gross, but perfectly natural for an elder god. You should have seen me during my awkward phase. I was putting out so many spores, it's a miracle I didn't go blind.
Ew.
There's got to be some way to turn Max back to quote-unquote normal.
Don't worry about that, Sam. Just concentrate on getting Max to eat you. With Sybil and Dr. Norrington's help, you boys will be back to stopping crimes and wasting my time before you know it.
Yes, brain surgery on a creature as large as this has almost a 0.72% chance of success.
Would you guys mind giving Mr. Featherly a little privacy?
Is he going to do something fascinating and disgusting?
We have got to see this. For, science.
Hey, look behind you. It's the ghost of J. Edgar Hoover.
Not now, Sam. You're blocking our view of that abomination of nature.
A rooster laying an egg. Besides, J. Edgar Hoover's ghost is a real drag.
Why are you still working on that destabilizer, Mama Bosco? You got your body back.
I'm still trying to find a way to get Dr. Norrington back to his own dimension.
Yog Sagoth is my lord and master always, but I think we could use some time apart.
So far, I've only been able to manage quick jumps of around 15 seconds or so.
Sounds neat. I want to watch.
Very well. Keep me updated.
Is that a trio of time-traveling mariachis at the front door?
It's much too early for my birthday.
Whoops, my mistake. It was just a...
Damn.
The real tragedy of Max turning into a giant monster is that this attack is exactly the kind of thing he would love to watch.
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink of infinity. We'll have to try again later.
Senseless vandalism.
Let's see.
I'd better keep these for when this case...
Give him a corn dog?
No, these are too delicious.
Then I probably need to do something outside then. Prime alert. So, commit a crime?
No, these are too I'd better keep the... Senseless vandalism. Senseless vandalism.
Nope.
I'd better keep...
It won't let me. Is there anything they left up here?
Every time I get stuck
there's
during
the
a
giant
case, I start
axe.
binge eating.
It won't let me. It's not targetable. You wait for Max to come back so I can see what he says.
Hey, Max, how's the weather up there? You crack me up, little buddy. No, these are too delicious.
Nope. Let me see.
Sal? Never mind.
Use the corn dogs on the car?
We're going...
No, these are too delicious to waste.
The suction coefficients all check out. I just
Wait.
hope...
Something
use
smells
it.
good. Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Oh, okay.
Corn dogs. They're good, and good for you.
Okay, that... Is this Phil? Yes.
It'd take me days to empty out Stinky's delivery truck by myself.
I need to use Max to get the car.
Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Cornmeal. Oh, you know what? I fucking forgot about the cops. Because they technically count too. Let's see.
Please press or say the number of the quest.
Look, you guys. It's Ada Lovelace.
We're sorry. We're unable to turn around or move for any reason.
Curse my lack of swivel attachments.
I hope you guys are being careful. I hear there's a particularly nasty virus going around.
I swear I have been careful. It was only that one time.
And never be too
you
careful,
nasty.
guys. Better run a scan or something.
We're sorry. This will require us to go through a full reboot. We would be unavailable for approximately 30 to 60 seconds.
We'll find some way to manage without you.
Shutdown commencing. Will I dream?
Just hurry it up.
Any luck yet, Sam?
I want to see you use that dimensional destabilizer again.
In due time, my boy. Traveling there hasn't done us any good so far.
Perhaps if we were to hold on to something.
Ah, very well. Let's try it again.
Ugh, he has a fleshy bit at the end of their joint.
Very well.
Fusion.
Keep me up.
Ooh, is that a rooster laying an egg?
What? Where?
Finally.
Disgusting.
I have to get my figure back.
Thanks, Superball.
I desperately wanted to see that, sir. Ask him if he'll lay another one.
Maybe some other time.
Ugh. Which hole do you think it came out of? Oh, that's right. But he's a rooster. Oh. That is disgusting. Alright. Let's do this.
One
In you
recipe
go.
to rule them all and one egg for binding.
Nerd!
Now, how am I going to find a way to heat this up?
The potion is completed, my brothers!
Excuse
We must
me.
feed the host. Blessed corn dogs! Last one in's a stinking parasite!
It's beautiful.
Ooh. It's the Wienermobile.
Okay, everybody, put your shoes on. It's time to leave.
Disgusting!
Paperweight, don't let any of it get in my mouth.
Uh-oh. Hey, Maintrons, I found a suspicious-looking corn dog just lying here.
It's like lying in a puddle of carnival vomit.
T-17 to base. Commencing bomb disposal. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
All right, let's do this.
Oh my god. Shut up. Starring Sam, Sybil, M. Paperweight as Young Cigar. The city that dares not sleep. Based on the cherished 80s adult film, Into Max? No, totally Into Max.
Well, here we are in Max's stomach.
Ruminate! Ruminate! Trespassers will be digested!
Ah, cram it, Flame Brain.
GI to brain, GI to brain. Trespassers in the stomach. They look quite delicious.
Fascinating. The psychic feedback from the dark dimension has planted an image in our minds, causing us to perceive the creature's organs as if they were an actual kitchen.
No, this is pretty much what Max's insides have always looked like.
We've got to get up to the brain so we can get out of here, Sam. If we're gonna save Max, we can't waste any time. Plus, I really have to go to the bathroom.
Now craving corn dogs.
More corn dogs. One is too many. 100 is never enough.
There's no need to make him want coffee beans. I can save a lot of time and go directly to the source. This must be where Max stores all the nutritious food that enters his gaping maw before he digests it. I wonder if I should open it.
He's still got a bottle of milk he drank in 1976.
That answers that question.
Ooh. Spice rack?
Digestive enzymes, stomach acids, meat and flesh tenderizers. I never figured Max was such a gourmet.
Tweed. The DeSoto.
We made pretty good time getting to the stomach, considering all the traffic we ran into down the esophagus. You must know your way around here. How do we get up to the brain?
You don't. You stay with us here and drift off into the peaceful sleep of digestion.
Well, you're worthless.
Just out of curiosity, how many calories would you say are in you?
A lot.
This must be how Max digests stuff.
Like the tender morsels of wayward travelers.
Ugh. I'm an elder god, and even I found that creepy.
Dr. Norrington, what can we expect to see in here now that Max has become a horrible, twisted abomination escaped from the mouth of madness? No offense.
None taken. Internally, your compatriot should look the same as he always has, just more tentacly. We save the truly bizarre stuff for the outside of our bodies, because it's scarier that way.
Okay.
How are we going to get out of here and up to the brain?
He's still trying to digest the DeSoto dog, and that's just empty calories. We need to find a way to get a rush of blood or endorphins or something up to his gray matter.
I'd better keep these for when the...
Excuse me. Sorry, throat's kinda...
If this works, there's enough
not
caffeine
doing
in here
too
to make
good.
even a film blogger get up and move.
Ooh.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Hang on, everybody.
Oh.
Ladies and horrible monsters first. Not you, not Max.
But I'm a horrible monster!
Last stop, the cerebral cortex.
I suppose that Max's brain always looks like a living room, yes?
Well, Max is host to all kinds of weird parasites, and he likes to be a good host.
Aha! Well, there's your problem.
Greed galloping Golgi and lipstick on a Vespa with a leather-bound day planner.
It's mind worms, right? I bet Featherly $50 it was mind worms.
It's a tumor.
Damn it!
Seems to be teeming with dark energy as well. Still, once we've removed it, your friend should pop right round to normal again. They're assuming that's what you really want.
Why is it glowing? Sam, come here and take a closer look.
I bet if I touch it here, he'll start speaking with an Australian accent. Yow! It shocked me!
The brain synapses are firing at an alarming rate. The voltage is quite high.
Ah! Whoa! Ah, get away, fake Max!
Do you find my warmth alarming, Sam?
The freaky creature is correct, Sam. We won't be able to operate until you can cut off the power to the brain.
The medulla oblongata acts as kind of a circuit breaker for the brain. If you can cut it off, we can get to work.
Okay then, experts. Where do I find the medulla oblongata?
Perhaps behind this door?
Hold on.
Looks comfortable.
Indeed it is, Sam. A brief respite from your adventures would be most reinvigorating, and you'd find yourself all the more amenable to investigative duties for it.
I'm on to you, fake Max. You and your cheap thesaurus are trying to bore me to sleep. Nothing doing.
He has, engraved plates of himself.
Cozy.
Feel the warmth, Sam. Does it make you drowsy?
No, not really.
How about now?
Still no.
Look at the fireplace
comfortable.
when... Yeah.
What part of Max's body do you spore guys come from, anyway?
We are spawned in the screaming well of flames, nestled deep within the chest of the colossal beast, each beat of its heart sending a torrent of blood to combine with brilliant arcs of psychic energy, each beat of its heart forming a copy of the horrifying visage you see before you now.
I'm skeptical.
Okay, it's the butt.
They come from his butt.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Sam, there are so many nightmares, each with its own unique flavor. Ask me that question and I can give you an infinite number of answers.
Really? Infinite?
At least 5.
Okay, let's see.
What do nightmares
1.
taste like, anyway?
Okay.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
2.
A grapefruit peeled by a young maiden still feeling the warmth of her first kiss on her lips, then wrapped in magazine perfume samples and left on a bench at the Port Authority for 16 days.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Carbonated bile with a hint of cilantro served at room temperature and garnished with the toenails of a junior senator.
That's unsettlingly specific. What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Like licking the beads of sweat from the brow of a fevered harpsichordist in a Led Zeppelin cover band.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Have you ever dreamt of being eaten by a chicken? Like that.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Lukewarm pork suddenly finding itself served
Oh,
in a
that's
high school
6.
cafeteria and realizing it hasn't studied in years.
What do nightmares taste like, anyway?
Sam, there are so many nightmares, each with...
Really?
At least 5.
Okay, he went above 5. That was 6.
This must be Max's auditory nerve.
Nothing but static. I guess there's nothing around Max right now worth hearing. This low-tech optic nerve will give me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to literally see the world through Max's eyes.
Nothing special.
Must be a cellular phone. Must be a cell... I'm pretty sure these tentacles aren't normal for Max.
The dark matter is slowly transforming Max's entire body. If we don't act quickly, he'll be in this form permanently.
This must be for Max's inner monologue.
Still analog, for the warm, rich sounds you can't get from digital.
I guess it would help if I actually put a record on this thing.
It's Max's collection of ideas for novels, an audiobook on vinyl form. Glad to see he's keeping track of them. He's always coming up with these things, but I assume they just flew out of his tiny, oversaturated brain. The Happenstance at Ghastly Manor. It's a loosely autobiographical story of psychic horror. That's Max's gripping historical fiction thriller, The Eli Whitney Dilemma. Also, coincidentally, the name of Max's experimental fusion jazz band.
Ooh.
A Killing Comes to Murdersburg, a Flint paper mystery. Oh, this is the hard-boiled noir fan fiction Max was telling me about.
That's such a strange thing to write fan fiction about someone you know in your life personally.
It's Max's heartfelt Inuit coming-of-age story. Are you there, Great Bear Spirit? It's me, Canuchlug.
What?
Where did they?
It's when I went towards the door.
Did everybody get all staticky and find themselves in the stomach again?
I detected a spike in psychic energy coming from the monster. Is everyone okay?
We appear to be in some sort of game room.
You are now at the mercy of the brain, Butterball.
Max must be using his psychic powers to keep us from entering the brain.
Yes, they're very fussy at this age. He's just looking for attention. Better to ignore him.
Okay, that's dumb. But I've got a better
Excuse
idea.
me.
If we could put enough electrical current through Max's body, it'd temporarily short out his powers and let us inside the brain.
But that would take a voltage of at least 46 hellijoules. The only place in the city with that much power is the electric plant down in Battery Park.
Then we've got to find some way to get control of Max's body and take him downtown. How are things going down here, Imposter Max?
The host needs more corn dogs. Tender.
I think you've had enough, buddy.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Oh, I know. I was just seeing if there was anything I'm missing. The arms. Which is strange, because it's the arms.
Best campaign ever.
Ah, there you are, Sam. Paperweight here believes he's found a way to control the creature's arms.
Yes,
Oh.
we are standing on a network of neurotransmitters, and by forming biogenic connections between them, we can relay electrical impulses from dendrites in the brain to muscle
The
tissue in
short version, Poindexter.
I can step on these shapes to control the arms.
Great, let's get to it so we can pick up huge stuff.
You'll have to activate the manual override first. The impulses come through that machine over there.
Oh, hold on. Better? Yeah, okay, good. Big smokes.
Nah, I can't condone smoking for anyone.
Don't smoke, kids. Unless you're on fire. Then it's only natural.
I think that was one of the first jokes from season 1. Yeah.
Max has got some nerve.
Axon?
Wait your turn, Fake Max. It's time to watch a master at work. Huh. This is pretty much the worst video game I've ever played.
You have to read the command off the screen, Sam. I cannot see it from here.
Left leg brass knuckles.
Let me know if you need extra appendages, Paperweight. I have tentacles to spare.
I guess the brain has stopped trying to work against us. I was concerned since we're so close to the speech center.
This is going to be easy. Right hand brass knuckles. Wait a second. I didn't say that.
Got it! Are you sure that was right? Perhaps you should try again.
This is going really well. Keep listening to what I say. Right foot bomb.
If you say so.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, so I have to say the reverse.
It's my turn now.
We will need to complete...
I'll leave it there for now. I want to see more of the room.
A dartboard?
Just in appearance, Sam. It's actually the center of the creature's hand-eye coordination.
Well, that explains it. Max's depth perception has been off ever since he lost an eye in that whole laser tag misunderstanding.
He lost an eye?
Max's kidneys kept trying to get rid of that sign, but finally let him keep it as long as it wasn't in the living room.
How would you feel about a sign like that?
The TV reception's much better down in the intestines because Max spends so much time laying cable.
I'll be honest, for a while now, I've wanted to put some neon in the room, but I'm not sure where to find something like that. Or no? You don't like it? How come? I mean, I'm not gonna put it in the walls. It's as simple as just putting hooks on the walls and, you know, laying them across the hooks.
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. And Galactic Despotic Dominion, the extended edition.
Oh, that's an epic game of interstellar conquest with 7,000 highly detailed paintable miniatures. A single game can last your adolescence.
What are the rules?
Oh, it's simple. First, you assign a color to every player. Then you shuffle the draw deck and the discard deck, dealing 8 cards counterclockwise, starting with the player who most recently had his wisdom teeth removed. Then you choose a technical proficiency.
Sounds like 10 barrels of fun.
Sam, stay awake!
Don't be fooled by his fiendishly boring schemes.
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. La Bonne des Maîtres.
That's the most popular European design game for the past 7 years running. It's got instructions in 12 different languages, all at once.
What? How does that work?
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board. Ferret Frustration Time. A wacky game for all ages.
Oh, that's just a dumb
I want to
kid's
know all
game.
the
It only
games.
takes 3 hours to set up.
It's a bunch of
One more
and
to
Galactic
see if...
Despotic.
Oh, that's just the same crap from earlier. Pool.
Billiards.
That's it? You're looking at a pool table inside Max's body and you're not going to make any of the obvious jokes?
Sorry, I already used up my quota for the year on our first case.
What would be an obvious joke? Where are the balls? Oh,
Hey, tell your host brain or whatever to cut it out. Max keeps ventriloquizing me to say the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to thank him for not destroying me and quietly go about my business. How can I get that brain to stop
Maybe you could start saying more...
That's good advice. How can I get that...
Alright, let's see. I already know how to do this. Right? Right hand.
Right hand flail.
Keep it up, Sam!
Left hand brass knuckles.
Left hand brass knuckles.
Got it!
One more.
This is just like the final boss battle against Agamemnon in Ultra Shining Quest 2, where you have to use your holy katana 3 times against his exposed udder sac to complete the ritual of quickening and...
Don't listen to him, Sam. Stay awake and stay the course.
One more. Right hand gun. Left foot flail.
Right hand pistol.
Almost there!
Smashing job, Sam!
There.
Right hand brass knuckles.
Roger that!
What have you done, Sam?
The arms! They are spasming out of control!
Been hit. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Error. I'm so caught up in you. Error.
Oh no! The radioactive brain core is exposed!
Your head will collapse, and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, who let the dogs out?
Whoops.
Yes! A dentist chasing you with a hatchet, being loaded into the car for a trip to the vet! Oh, delicious.
Sam, you must wake up!
What happened?
I must protest! I was savoring a most delectable nightmare.
The radiation is too dangerous for you, Sam. You'll pass it out.
Evidently, Paperweight and I are immune. Looks like you're stuck with me for another 100 years, eh, Paperweight?
Yes, my master.
We'll go back and resume our
Oh,
studies.
relax.
We must find someone else to operate those arm controls.
Who do I know
Why
who's immune to
can't you?
radiation?
He just said he was immune to radiation. We have to get Sal.
Looks like some kind of exercise room?
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Sam. I think I found the manual override for the leg controls here. I had to rewire some of the nerve endings, but now all I have to do is walk on this treadmill and we can make Max walk wherever we want.
Great work, Sybil. That's about the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
What was that?
I didn't say that out loud. Consecrated Kreskin on a communion wafer. She's reading my mind.
I'm not reading your mind, Sam. The brain must be broadcasting your thoughts or something. Just ignore it so we can get to work. Come tell me when you're ready to start moving.
Huh.
Visible Max. Oh, that's convenient. There's a You Are Here marker.
Hold on, the inventory. I want to see this. So this is where he keeps all his
Finally
stuff.
seeing it in person. This must be where Max keeps his junk.
Nah, that's a couple of stories down.
There's got to be something in here to take my mind off Sybil's condition.
Use file cabinet.
Ever since he became president, Max has had to carry his birth certificate and all his dental records with him at all times.
Oops, diabetes.
To prove he was born in America? To prove that he was actually born. It's the Freelance Police Handbook for Racial and Cultural Sensitivity. The commissioner gave it to us because he said we keep reducing people to obvious stereotypes.
Yeah, you know how those British Columbians are.
Yeah, but the commissioner's one of the good ones.
Oh my god.
It's Max's gigantic money-filled sock. I thought he was lying about that.
You're just too cynical. That's the kind of change I can believe in.
Spare cables?
Hey, it's a big nest of spare audio-video cables. These are just what I need for... Well, that's about the worst thing that could have happened.
Hey, watch it! You're gonna bring the whole place down!
Whoops.
Okay. Oh! I'll come back. But after I talk with Sybil.
Hiya, Sybil. Oh my god, she's huge.
What was that?
Oh, I didn't say anything. What is she carrying? A baby or a yak calf?
Excuse me? Are you calling me fat?
Fat doesn't cover it. Come to think of it, a circus tent wouldn't cover it.
I'll have you know that I am carrying the miracle of life, the promise of
Oh
a new
my
generation,
fucking god,
and
Sam.
the affirmation of hope. What's your excuse?
Oh my god.
It's not my fault, Sybil. The brain is broadcasting my thoughts.
Maybe it's better this way, now that I know what you really think.
No, it's twisting my thoughts. I think you're just as lovely as the day I met you. Don't think fat. Don't think fat. Can't you see what's happening, Sybil? The brain is trying to turn us against each other.
Maybe you're right, Sam. We should work together.
But not too close together, because a gravitational pull could flatten me like a pancake.
Oh, Sam, that was such low-hanging
Why don't you hop on
fruit.
that treadmill?
Oh, so you're not even trying to be subtle with the fat comments anymore.
Come on, Sybil. It's going to take all of us working together to save Max. And by the looks of it, you could be doing the work of 5 or 6 of us at least.
Ah! You just don't understand what I'm going through, bringing new life into the world.
Well, getting her to help is turning out to be at least as painful as giving birth. I think what you're doing is a really wonderful, beautiful thing, Sybil. As long as I don't have to see your mutant human statue offspring. It's very noble of you to bring a new life into the world and usher it to greatness. Or at least usher it into a dark basement or a carnival freak show to live out its freakish existence unseen by normal people. I'm not helping, am I?
Nope.
God. Fucking hell, Sam. That... Oh...
I've changed,
red in the
Sybil.
face.
I totally get the whole parenthood thing now.
Oh,
You do?
Fuck.
Tax deductions.
Nice. I don't think you understand at all.
I mean,
See
that's
you around, Sybil.
literally
Maybe I can find
a
something
reason
to make
to
her
have
less
kids
hysterical.
for some people, I guess.
Can you believe... I find the entire situation to be very contrived and misogynistic.
Sure, whatever.
The sparring dummy
Practice dummy?
inside Max is in a lot better shape than the one on the outside. He has already ripped out the intestines, though. That's awful cute.
Oh my, I did not expect to laugh that hard. Alright, let's see, what is that? The mariachi
Max
frogs.
got me that set of mariachi frogs for my birthday.
Yeah, that's a real exciting story. What are you waiting for, you Pulitzer?
Ink ribbon?
I'm always going around leaving junk scattered throughout the time stream, and Max is there to pick up after me. We make a good team.
It's the Hell statue of Max from Hell. A letter addressed to Max. That's not a Moai head, that's just a... That's a tiki head. There is a difference. Teddy bear
An old
head.
souvenir from the Mafia-free casino. I got to keep the tail end in my inventory. Max has been
Meatball
withholding
sandwich?
evidence from another case. That'd cause all kinds of messy legal entanglements, if we hadn't already blown all those Mafia guys up.
Balloons?
Baby shower balloons. Once I show these to Sybil, she'll definitely be... Max's brain is really starting to chap my hide. Oh, come on, Max's brain.
Bucket of fish.
Ah, I remember that old bucket of fish. Ah, things were so much simpler back then.
Really? Because I remember them being a lot more complicated.
Well, it was a different kind of complexity.
And a lot longer, too. Plus the voices were...
Okay, Fake Max, we get it.
It's from the first game, when Goofy was voicing Sam. Season 1 stuff.
Hey, I remember those cases with the thing and that other thing with the stuff.
Don't sweat it, Sam. We don't remember any of that stuff either.
His
I've
gun.
never actually seen Max buy a gun. I think his body just naturally secretes them when needed.
Car bomb game?
That old game
from
is from when we were going through our self-conscious, edgy, politically incorrect phase.
Yeah, when did that stop, anyway?
I'll let you know as soon as it does.
That's also from the first game.
Is that our old roach farm? No way! I'd forgotten all about that.
Horsey?
And it looks like it is. One of the eggs is about to hatch. It's beautiful.
Huh? Papa?
Now I am, little champion. Now I am.
Chocolate bar.
I knew it. Max has been trying to poison me. Luckily, I've been eating enough fudgy freezes to build up a chocolate immunity.
Ooh. A shrine to his,
Is it heartwarming or creepy that
grandfather?
Max keeps a shrine to his dead great-grandfather inside his own body?
Wait, why does this head look familiar? Oh, that's the fucking doctor from the first game too! The mad scientist! A skull and some stinky rocks.
Every time I think of that precious new life, I... Go on, play your game without me. I need a moment.
Oh, Sam. Alright, let's see. I think I have to knock it down.
Curse my lack of suction. Ooh.
What's happening?
Hang on.
Help me!
Whoops. Oh well, any cockroach foster son of mine is plenty resilient enough to survive a good vacuuming.
A Snooky's nut log. Expiration date 1958. Ooh.
How do I get that stupid brain to stop turning me into things?
You tried shutting the brain down with a surge of electricity and then getting inside the brain to pull the circuit breaker on the medulla oblongata?
No, that would never... Wait, that's exactly what we're doing. I didn't think you guys were supposed to be helpful.
You're really gonna try that? I was just making up the stupidest thing I could think of. Ha! Your funeral, pal.
Oh, I get it. He's, before Max had his, the voice we have now, they were still trying to figure out what accent to give him. That, he was going for that accent in, like, the first 2 episodes. And then they changed it. I get it, because he's in the nostalgia room. So now I just gotta show Sybil my roach son.
What is that, a roach? Ugh, gross.
Well, I never.
Don't give it to me, Sam. Take it outside and kill it.
Don't listen to her, Sam Jr. The mean lady is on heavy medication and doesn't know what she's talking about.
Wait a second. You really do care about that roach, don't you?
He's the promise of a future generation. Not that you'd ever understand.
Think I underestimated you, Sam. You really do have the heart of a parent.
And a real parent, not keeper of some half-statue freak show.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Let's get moving and save Max!
Hallelujah, Sam Jr. Now that we've motivated our fellow Lifebringer, we can control Max's legs and haul his terrifying bulk across the length and/or breadth of the city.
It makes you... Oh! The image makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it? Let's...
Sam, I'm picking up an unusual spike in brainwave activity from Max. Are you trying to take control of him?
Yes.
We've got everything under control, Mama Bosco. Rescue team, assume Giant Max form, go.
Motor skills to full power. Neurons and stuff aligned for transphasal plasmic shift or something. Release exhaust. Activate feet and legs.
Manual override active. Go!
Activate hands and arms.
Nope.
Sam, you have not unlocked the arms yet.
All right. We can still walk around and stuff though, right?
We suppose, if you don't mind shuffling through the city, pointlessly smashing everything in sight.
Can't think of a good reason not to.
Sam, my biosensor...
Stop
I'm done
controlling
here.
Max, because I know what I need to do now. I need to get Sal, so I need to go to the... I need to go to the stomach. So, where is it? Right here.
I love Sam Jr. like a daughter.
Hey!
But I'll admit he's an acquired taste.
Corn dogs. Wait. Madre de Dios! La cucaracha! We must gather delicious cockroaches for the host!
Sam, it looks like you're writing a...
What?
I mean, it looks like you're trying to control Max. Is that right?
We're going in.
I don't know about this, Stinky. Feels like we got in way over our head.
Don't tell me you're getting cold tarsal pads now, baby. Not when we're so close to having everything we ever wanted.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was kind of exciting for the first couple of decades, but I don't think...
What's that?
Decades?
It sounds like something's coming.
Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying.
Hold on!
Never fear, my queen. I've got you
What's funny is technically, no matter what happens, she's still technically with the same guy.
Sam, you appear to be trying to run a program you downloaded
If you
off
really
the
think
internet.
about it.
Did you mean to do that?
Because
Or
he's
would you
voiced
like
by
to
the
keep
same
controlling
person.
Max?
Stop controlling.
I need some me time for a while.
Because now that I've eaten Sal, I can talk to him. Oh, Sal.
Hey, Sam. So this is what hell looks like.
Well, kinda now that you mention it. But we're not in hell.
Really? Because I'd done some real bad things. I figured that monster had finally punched my ticket.
No, we're just in Max's stomach. If you want to make up for all the bad things you've done, you can help us save the city.
I'll do anything. Well, almost anything. Maybe I better hear what it is first.
Okay, use that video game machine up in the arm controls and read the commands off to Monsieur Paperweight. The brain's going to try to ventriloquize you to say the wrong thing, so...
So I just say the complete opposite, right? Any dope could figure that out.
Well, not any dope. I think you'd have to be pretty clever to figure that out.
His hat says that's just great. Okay.
Brilliant, Sam! This roach is pure dynamite!
He solved the manual
Excuse me.
override even faster than you did.
Yeah, well, I did it first.
There you go, Sam. I took care of those arms like you want.
Sal!
Now just get over to Battery Park and you can...
Sal, are you okay, buddy?
Looks like this is the end of my ride after all. Hey, Sam?
But I thought roaches were immune to radiation.
Nah, that's just a urban legend. But I figured that if a bunch of people
So
need
it
something,
is and it
then
isn't
that kind of
true.
weighs more than just one newly single deadbeat cockroach, you know?
That's beautiful, Sal. I'll edit it down a little before it goes into your biography.
Now get over to that power plant and save the...
He actually did die. But yeah, they are and they are not immune to radiation. It's more like they're more resistant to it. But they can 100% still die from it.
Get over to that power plant and save the what, Sal? What? We need to know! Of all the roaches I've known, Sal was the second most human. I'll be sure to give him a proper and respectful flushing once this case is over.
There was actually something that's kind of funny and sad. The people making the game didn't think people would like Sal so much that they actually regret killing him. It's such a
Sam,
shame.
Max is acting crazy again. Are you trying to control him?
Yes.
Roger that, Mama Bosco.
Oh, wait, before I do, I need to,
All right, team. We've only
show
got a few
one
hours
last
left
thing.
to save Max. Let's do this.
We have the full control of the arms. Go!
Then we're off to Battery Park. Activate feet and legs.
Still active. Go!
Activate hands and arms. Max Rescue Team, go!
Ooh. Oh my god.
Keep me updated.
But no. I want to show one last thing
I'm
before
done here.
because this
I
is
wanna
towards
go
the end
back.
of the game. It's the last thing. Where is it? Ah, we're in the room for it. The happenstance of Ghastly Manor.
Zack ran down the hallway. The vision's coming fast and furious now. A dumbwaiter spraying torrents of pus. An ocelot wearing lederhosen.
So you can actually
Beautiful
listen to
red-haired
stuff
woman
read
gets
by
a paper cut
Max.
on her thumb. But when she tried...
But let's see what all these are. I'm not actually going to play the whole thing because F that. But little
Professor
bits in
Robert
here
von
and there.
Unguent flashed his ID card at the receptionist of the National Institute of Historical Science. The Professor von Unguent? Hissed the receptionist. World-famous expert in
Does he read it or does someone else read this?
Flint Paper leaned back in his chair and poured himself another fifth of pineapple schnapps. He'd just killed a great white shark with his bare hands and was about to skin it to upholster another, different chair.
Oh my god. Alright, let's finish this game already.
Knutschluck wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving
Sam,
knife.
I'm picking up an
Why
unusual
so
spike in
sad?
brainwave
asked
activity from
Papa,
Max.
his faithful
Are you
bearded
trying to take
companion.
control of him?
It was a clean kill. I know.
We've got everything
soft
under
Knutschluck,
control, Mama
but there
Bosco.
was no...
Rescue team, assume giant...
Now let's finish this. Skunkape is even trying to attack us now. Oh wait, it's this way.
We've got Max under some semblance of control, but I'm never getting in that door until I can get to Battery Park and short out his brain.
There it is. Oh my god, it's literally Battery Park. A park of batteries. Oh my god.
All right, team, we're going in.
Strutting sequence engaged. Let's do this with some style, people.
Beginning electrocution sequence.
It's
Never
for your own good,
die
not so little
battery.
buddy.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out.
When they do those little video calls like that, it reminds me of Star Fox. For some reason.
That jolt should have been enough to short out Max's psychic powers. I'm going in.
Not so fast, my friends. Have you solved the mystery?
Have you?
I'll give you one more moment to check your work. Well, the clues to our villain's identity have been laid before you since the moment our story began. Have you
did it?
figured it out yet? Is it Monsieur Paperweight and his hideous counterpart, Dr. Norrington, refugees from a dimension of pure evil? Or General Skunkape, driven mad by his insatiable lust for the toys of power? Sybil Pandemic, with her... Do you mind? I'm trying to... Oh, now you've just ruined it.
Sorry, but what are you doing inside Max's brain?
Inside Max's brain? My dear Sam, I am Max's brain.
Max's brain is a monochromatic fey British gentleman?
Not the entire brain, perhaps. Just the part that matters. I believe that Freud called it the superego, but I'd hate to sound boastful.
Treachery superego?
So you were the one using those psychic powers against me?
An unavoidable but entertaining necessity, I'm afraid. We couldn't have you wandering around Max's mind until the buildup of psychic energy had reached a tipping point, now could we?
Maybe?
It was a rhetorical question.
I didn't think Max had a superego.
Yes, well, you're fat. It would seem that neither of us get the respect or attention we deserve.
Well, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Forgive me, I'm lashing out. But you, of all people, should be able to understand my frustration after years of being partnered with a creature driven by pure id. I always tried to encourage his appreciation of the finer things. Literature, theatre, beatboxing. I was always ignored.
Yeah.
You're lying!
Oh, very well. I suppose you've forced me to come clean. Sam, I am actually an agent of a much higher power, appearing only to you and Max to guide you in times of crisis. I believe you mortals would refer to me as an angel.
Wait, really?
Of course not. That would be
No.
stupid. I am the manifestation of the superego of a psychic rabbit detective mutated into a gigantic beast by a toy box filled with powerful toys from another dimension. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
Are you the cause of Max's psychic powers?
No. The gift was within Max from the beginning. A gift of incalculable power.
It was just shape-shifting and some teleportation. Pretty common stuff, really.
In all the universe, the only power beyond the mind's comprehension is the power of the mind. And how did Max use that power? To explore the mysteries of the infinite? No, to put the smackdown on a host of petty criminals. Such a disappointment. A disappointment that will have to be corrected.
It sounds like you're just rationalizing away every evil decision you make just to convince yourself it's right.
Yeah, superego. That's pretty much what I do.
So what's your plan, Brain? To take over the world? Because this world's not going down without a fight.
Take over the world? Why would I want to do that? To prolong my suffering with an endless parade of armpit farts and locker room giggles? No, Sam. I want nothing more than to let it all end. And a psychic explosion that takes out most of the northeastern United States seems a particularly spectacular way to go.
So you're going to destroy the city just because you're upset Max isn't more highbrow?
Sam. They say that idle hands are the devil's playthings, but there is something far, far worse. An idle mind is the devil's playhouse, a stage for the most vapid, horrible, and destructive stories to be made real.
See, that's where the name comes from.
And curiously insulting.
Didn't think I'd be able to work the title in, did you?
Okay, here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to turn off the power. Sybil and Norrington are going to cut out that tumor, and then you're going to help us get Max back to normal.
Sam, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Max's power has reached critical levels, and it's only a matter of time until his brain catches fire and explodes, taking most of the eastern United States with it.
Then we'll use his psychic powers.
But how? The toys were all destroyed. All that is left is Max's memories of them. Most of which were destroyed by a sudden jolt of electricity. Oh dear, did you do that? How ironic.
You said most of the powers were destroyed?
Well, there's the astral projector, for all the good that will do you.
Looks like a scrapbook. Precious memories. Aw, that's awful cute. Giant Max is even more empty-headed than the regular version.
Astral projection requires there to be a suitable host body on the other end. You can only project into a version of yourself.
Like my great-grandfather?
Exactly. Or
one of the me clones. But all of the clones were quarantined to the reservations on Staten Island.
Oh, there are still a few strays here and there.
Oh, even the little Sam
That didn't
is
work.
black
There must
and
not
white.
be any clones of me there.
So, let me see, because I'm curious about something.
Hang on.
Because this still
I
might
knew
take
I came
a...
in here for a
ooh.
reason.
Circuit breaker?
This must be that medulla oblongata everybody's been talking about. That ought to do it. Now Sybil and Norrington can get started on that brain surgery.
Great job, Sam. Just a few quick slices, and then we can get both of these mothers out of Max's brain.
Wait!
Now what's the problem?
It appears that Max's tumor has become infected with dark matter.
But you can make it better, right?
Recall adventuring or recall crime fighting? This will actually change the ending based on which one we pick. I'll let you pick. Adventuring or Just pick one. Which do you like more, adventuring or crime fighting? How about that? Crime fighting? Are you sure? Okay, I'm picking what you picked then.
Without Max, I'd be just another grim loner, skulking through the seedy armpits of the city, assaulting crooks and assorted crook-like punks in a humorless, over-narrated fashion. Sure, it'd probably sell like granny panties in a nunnery, but would I be happy? Not really.
No earthly tools can remove dark matter. Believe me, I've tried.
Destroy dark matter. I know, that toy robot I found.
But I thought you guys said that all those psychic toys were destroyed.
Destroyed? Nonsense! I can still sense the blasted thing. Somewhere in the city.
Someone must have retrieved the toy from the Statue of Liberty and reassembled it.
Excuse me.
I think I know exactly who. Our old favorite psychic toy collector, Harry Molman.
No.
You mean General Skunkape, right?
Oh yeah, Skunk Ape.
He probably has the robot, doesn't he? I should go find him. To get the robot. Skunk Ape. Yeah.
Sam, it looks like you're writing a letter. Would you like...
What?
I mean, it...
We're going
Okay,
in.
We need to go to Skunk Ape's ship.
Let's go out on the town and make some new memories for your short-term memory book, Max. Think, Max. Remember back when we were trapped on board Skunk Ape's spaceship?
Federated Consolidated Building? Boscotech Labs.
I'm gonna need an easy way in and...
You remember Mama Bosco's lab, don't you, Max?
Federated Consolidated Building.
Remember this block, Max? It's where we got our first citation for excessive property damage.
I don't really remember this one. Let's see, is there anywhere else I can go? Do you remember? Can't go that way.
I don't think there's anything worth remembering about this building. Nope, not even that.
Generico Incorporated Headquarters.
I'm gonna need an easy way in and out of Max's body to solve this case. I wonder if Max has any psychic powers left.
Harry Arms Apartments?
Remember this corner, Max? This is where I first taught you how to ride a bike, and you first taught me how long you can keep a guy in a sleeper hold before there's permanent brain damage.
Sam, my
Okay,
bio...
let's just go do what we need to do for the story now. I know at least we needed the ship and the lab, but I don't know if any other place will be good. Brain. Can we actually go from there?
There's no replacement Sam there.
Skunk Ape ship.
I better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing.
Thinking about it now, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Where am I?
To go into a version of yourself in the past from a photo.
Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Simulacra, as souvenirs. No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little Space Gorilla's room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those not-me's to get out of here.
Alright, let's see.
My third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body.
That's that one, right? Okay. Drink from water.
These puzzles are making me thirsty. Well, that washed off the door to that fuse box all right. Funny, I didn't notice this fuse box when Max and I were stuck in here before. The exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship.
Okay, now use the water.
Error. Failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
Emergency stabilization in effect.
Faded colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What? It was like that when I got here, honest. That's the rock Harry was lying on when he was trapped in here. It's all covered in mole sweat and too slippery to pick up. There's got to be some other way to move it. I'm already in that body. Yell! I hope this is worth it. Ha-ha! I've escaped your little jail, Skunk Ape, with nothing more than my wits and some gold lame shorts. Now just hand over that robot? Skunk Ape?
I mean, you already knew he
Where'd
wasn't
everybody
here. Excuse me. Okay, let's get upstairs.
Even in a clone...
Oh, the airlock.
are you doing here? The clones aren't allowed out of their cages.
You don't look like a pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Sam Mark.
You're Max. No, wait, Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What is what's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
What happened to the alien brain?
I'm
Where's
looking
the
for a
toy
toy
robot?
About yay big, goes by the name of Troy, gives its destruction to everyone.
And why on earth should I help you?
Because you're a brain in a jar and I know how to boil things?
Very well. It's nowhere on this starship, I promise you.
I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the mole men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
Nonsense! They caught me off guard is all, and I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box and became Pharaoh, the mole man overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men. And then wipe them out of existence.
Oh, the middle Sam is naked too, see?
So, did Skunk Ape leave a forwarding address or any contact information?
Ha! Outwitted again, dog! Skunkape knew you'd be searching for him, and that's why he refused to tell me.
Clever. All this time I thought you were just his brain slave, when you're practically his second in command.
Of course! And to keep up the disguise, that's why he keeps refusing to clean out my tank.
Disgusting.
So somebody found a use for your brain after all.
Don't be jealous, dog. Someone will find a use for your brain someday. Burn!
So Skunk Ape hooked your brain into the controls of this ship and then just left you here?
I wasn't left here! General Skunkape turned command over to me to continue the assault on the giant Max creature. And to be frank, it is a role I relish, considering my beef with him after his insolence.
Now serving 1 beef frank on a roll with relish.
Belay that order.
Ooh.
Now that I think about
That does
Mole Man,
sound
I know
nice.
lots of Mole Men. There's Harry Mole Man.
You don't like
Shabool,
relish?
Who was a Mole Man. His nephew Doug the Mole
forget
Man.
you.
Warren Burroughs, Prime Minister of the Mole People. Patton Oswalt.
Stop that! Stop that immediately!
Moleman,
Mole
Moleman,
Man.
Moleman.
Cut it out!
Mole Man, Mole Man, Mole Man.
For the last time, stop it!
Rabbit season.
I said stop! Wait, weren't you supposed to say mole men? Damn it.
General Skunkape, is it time?
Grandpa Stinky?
Grandpa Stinky.
What? Oh yes, Earth Dog. I am indeed the elderly stinky human.
Wait, what? They took his brain! Oh, fuck.
Did you notice if Skunk Ape was holding a toy robot that can destroy stuff from the Dark Dimension?
I've got no idea what you're talking about. I've never even heard of the Catonic Destroyer. Except that would be a good name for it. Probably. If it existed. Or if I knew what it was. What was the question again?
How did you get trapped in the mole processing room? Did Skunk Ape take you prisoner?
No. Everything is fine. I thought this door led to the waste processing chamber.
Are you all right, Grandpa Stinky? You seem different.
I assure you, I am quite well. And I am in fact your associate. Grandpa Stinky.
Well, okay then.
Thank you for asking, though.
Wait a second. Grandpa Stinky would never be that polite.
You might as well admit it, you know. The freelance police are powerless to stop us anyway.
Very well. Enough with the charade. I am actually the mighty Grey Pipe, mightiest of General Skonkape's warriors.
Why do you look like Grandpa Stinky then?
So, are you wearing a Grandpa Stinky suit or something?
Ha! The true explanation of my current appearance is so mind-bogglingly horrifying, your mind would never be able to comprehend.
You switch brains?
Well, yes. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Fair enough.
What happened to Grandpa Stinky's brain?
Fess up, pal. Where's that anti-dark matter toy robot hidden?
Don't make me laugh, Earthling. After General Skonkapi so painstakingly reassembled the pieces of the destroyer robot, he'd never be foolish enough to let it out of his sight.
Why don't you reveal the entire plan to the enemy, Grapipe?
Oh, right. Let's start over again.
Wait, then what were you doing in there?
You must have really made Skunk Ape angry for him to lock you in the mole room.
Nonsense. I am the linchpin in his plan for galactic domination. He secured me in the mole sweating room for the good of the Skonkapi Empire.
Speaking of sweat, you really should secure yourself in the showers for the good of everyone else.
There was a mix-up with the heat controls.
All right, Mac. Where's Skunk Ape now?
Yeah, there's nothing you could possibly do to make me talk, naked Earth Dog.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but it's for Max's sake, and I'm dressed for it anyway. Prepare yourself for my hypnotic dance of the third degree.
All right, I'll talk. Just make it stop. He's at a warehouse in the southeast end of the featureless warehouse district.
I wonder if that has anything to do with Mama Bosco's cloning chamber.
It's the Hotep Not Clone-Related Industries building. 2348 Doppel Street at Gang Avenue, 212-555-2314.
Okay, I got it. Don't go anywhere. I may have more questions for you later.
You'd better hurry. Your time's running out.
Maybe some clone stragglers are still hanging around Mama Bosco's lab.
We're almost done, by the way.
What a stroke of luck. There is a clone hanging around the lab. And the poor guy's injured. This must be one of the clones Max was gnawing on last week. It's just as well, since there's not much for me to do around here anyway.
Can I go down the
I can't squeeze through there with this cone on, and there's no way to get it off.
Okay, then this is the wrong one. Go back. Why is he just standing on a table?
Sam, Max...
Roger that,
So, go to the cloning facility. Excuse me.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
Apologies, Sam. My tentacles slipped off the controls for a moment.
You do know what that means, right? Close. It basically means up your ass.
Now where did that Grandpa Stinky minion say the clone chamber was hidden?
Oh, it's this way. I think.
From way up here, all these buildings start to look the same. You crack me up, Max.
Nope. Right
now,
there.
where did that Grandpa Stinky minion say the clone chamber was hidden?
A little off the top, Max. Concentrate, Max. Remember all the wacky hijinks we had in that cloning chamber.
Sam, you appear to be trying to...
I'm done here. I want to go back.
Alright, now we go in there, and then so close to the end. Cloning chamber slide.
I think it's time
Project.
Skunk Ape discussed this toy robot business. Face to reasonable facsimile of my face.
Excuse me. Oh shit! He has a knife in his back.
Yes, yes! I'm so glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions. Flint paper.
He's cloning gorilla guys.
We'll make more.
Keep laughing, Simeon. Having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
Hey, what?
It's a prison.
Ah, no Earth prison can hold me. With my unstoppable army,
Oh, hold on one second.
a newly reformed queen at my side.
I sound
Enough
alright now.
power trapped in this ancient toy robot. Our plan cannot fail.
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable antimatter device detected. Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
This is very unfortunate.
Looks like some kind of fog machine?
Good eye, Sam. Near as I can make out, Sal turned that on to cover up Stinky's little disappearing act.
Disappearing act.
Do I go back inside the body of my bet? I'll
Stay here. Is there no other clones?
I can't be wandering through mole tunnels now. Good thing I've been practicing my yoga during this whole crisis.
Ooh. Wow. What's going on, man?
Hiya, Flint.
Hey, Sam. Didn't recognize you without the suit. This is some crazy case, huh?
Yeah, about this antimatter bomb.
Oh, don't sweat it, pal. Once I finish off these hairy mugs, I'll round up those two saps and put a damper on that firecracker. Easy as portfolio diversification.
So, Flint, about this bomb.
Makes things interesting, huh? I told you.
Yeah, but I was kinda hoping I...
Ah, don't sweat it, Sam. I'll make quick.
Photo?
Hey, I recognize that. That's the cake of the damned. The evil recipe that Grandpa Stinky magically turned into Girl Stinky.
Or so that poor sap Grandpa Stinky was supposed to think.
I'll just call this Exhibit A. Jinkies, it's a closed-circuit TV camera hooked up to that projector.
Right again, Sam. All she had to do was get Sal to hold up a photo at just the right time, and it was easy to make Grandpa Stinky think his magic spell had worked.
Magic spell?
It's an old video projector.
It was set up inside the diner, Sam. Turn it on at the right time. Cover it up with enough fog, and you can make it look like anything had just appeared out of thin air.
It's a big hunk of rock.
Left over from all the secret tunnels those lovebirds were having the mole people dig to pull off their scheme. She'd do anything to get rid of all that granite. I heard she was even selling it in sandwiches.
That's so stupid. Box of stuff. Need to move your legs around. Need to move your legs around. Box of stuff. Let's see what's in it.
It's a big box packed with evidence, no doubt.
That's from all of Stinky and Sal's failed attempts to knock off Grandpa before they hit on the magic recipe idea. The roach would dump the evidence off at the docks. Then the mermaid would swim it down the Hudson.
Wait. Stinky's a mermaid?
Seriously, Sam? Try to keep up.
It's a big box packed.
Mermaid? Excuse me.
There's an unstable, highly volatile explosive in the clone chamber. I think they mean me. If only I had more time, I could make it so these minions had cool handlebar must. I can't do anything with these. Stinky must have put the cloning.
That was my fault, Sam. I was just trying to keep the clock from flashing 12, and the whole thing went haywire.
Why were you touching her stuff? Skunk Cave.
This plan of yours will never work, whatever it is.
I land on a planet with a box full of the most inconceivably powerful objects in the universe, and I end up here with only one toy robot about to be blown up. If only I hadn't disintegrated my life coach.
Can't you see Stinky's just using you, like she did Sal?
Is that clone trying to talk to you?
Ignore it, my queen. I have to ask you a question about this plan of yours. What is it again?
Ugh, it's so simple. Grandpa Stinky. Nothing can kill him, right? We've tried everything.
Okay, but...
Flint paper can kill anything, but he'd never go after Grandpa willingly.
Ah, yes. Yes! I see. Except, no, not really.
You're gonna use Flint to kill Grandpa? How?
Stinky's playing you for a chump, champ.
So, the detective will be tricked into murdering the Elder Stinky?
Because we put his brain into one of the minions' bodies and then cloned millions of copies, so he'll never know which is which.
Ah. It's genius in its simplicity.
Wait, hold on. So the apes are clones of Grandpa Stinky? Huh.
Hey, Skunky, hand over that robot and nobody gets hurt.
That clone. It's almost as if he were sentient. Well, no matter. The last surviving artifact of Yog-Sothoth in the entire universe, and it's mine! This will be essential to my plans. As soon as I find out what it does, and what the plan is exactly. I've been meaning to ask, my queen.
I'm busy here.
Ooh, I didn't notice that before. I mean, it is her lab.
So, about the toy robot I was asking for?
All these years, I've been thinking too small. With this toy robot, I can not only conquer this universe, but entire dimensions.
So I guess that means you won't let me borrow it for a few minutes?
What the hell?
My clone ID tags. Useful, because I can't even tell us apart.
Why does he have a toothbrush?
This toothbrush is part of every clone starter kit, I'm guessing.
Sim, sim, salabim. What? The Devil's Toy Box? How can this be?
The Devil's Toy Box? They said the toy box had been destroyed.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of
either
things.
or.
A talking clone? Oh, now I see. You have come to make things difficult for me again. Yes, Sam?
You're under arrest.
Turn yourself in, Skunk Ape. Don't make things any harder on yourself.
Since coming to this dreadful planet, I've been pulled through a rock, shot at, imprisoned for decades, attacked by mole men, pummeled by clones, and shot at by an overzealous pulp detective. How could things possibly get harder?
You could do it without the hints turned on?
Is this better? Is it? Close to the end. We're almost done. We're this close. Okay.
You might as well give up, Skunk Ape. Once Stinky's done with you, you'll be tossed out like yesterday's bacon fat.
Nonsense. She has been madly in love with me from the moment she saw me.
Keep telling
Romanticism
yourself that.
like this. You can't just turn it off, you know?
How do you think I feel?
I mean, if anything, Sam is the one with the animal magnetism.
Hand over that toy robot, and I'll think about turning the toy box over to you.
You're hardly in a position to make demands, Sam. Why should I turn over this toy instead of simply taking what I want?
For $23.48.
Because I'll give you all the money I have in freelance police petty cash.
Such a pitiful amount would barely pay for one of my chest-waxing sessions.
For my good.
Because I'll shoot you full of lead if you don't.
Sam, your earth bullets bounce off my hide like the gentle caress of a refreshing spring rain. But please, do your worst.
Well, this is awkward. I seem to have left my gun in my other pants.
Literally. For Max.
Because that robot is the only thing that can save my not-so-little buddy.
You Earthlings' dependence on emotion will be your downfall.
For good.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Then I'll take my riches as ruler of the universe and donate them to cover my carbon offset.
Because if you don't, I'll blow up the toy box once and for all.
Yeah,
Skunk Ape or Sam?
The explosion would destroy you along with half the city.
I'd destroy half of any city to save my best pal. Besides, I'm using a loaner body.
You're serious?
I'm just crazy enough to do it.
No, here! Take the robot. Just keep that bomb away from the toy box.
There!
Antimatter bomb disabled. Containment protocols canceled.
What is he doing?
Now I better get this robot into Max's brain before Skunk Ape realizes he's been flamboozled. You got everything under control here, Flint?
Ah, this is as easy as picking lice from a hobo's.
Did you hear that? Again with the hobos. What's his problem?
Don't kill that one, Flint. That's Grandpa Stinky.
No problem, Sam.
we are out of here.
Sam to rescue team. Sam to rescue team. Robot acquired. Eat me. Over.
Roger that.
So long, guy. He's going into where? The stomach? Ooh. Oh, don't. Oh, Christ.
Hey, I got that robot, and Skunk Ape must have put it back together himself. Watch that trigger.
Once we blast away that dark matter, we should have enough time to remove the... Uh-oh. I think my water just broke.
Pennies?
Sam, we gotta get out of here. Now.
Disgusting.
No way I'm having this baby inside a horrible monster!
That horrible monster is my best friend, and we're running out of time to save him. What do we do?
Save Sybil. 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 Save Sybil.
My friends, the most wondrous thing has happened.
It hasn't happened yet, and it's not going to unless we move.
What? Oh, yes, the baby. Whatever. No, my friends, the wondrous thing is that Max has actually committed a selfless act. Who's this guy?
He's the personification of Max's superego.
Ah,
makes sense.
That means he's more than just pure id. He's capable of self-sacrifice. I've made a terrible mistake. Max is worth saving after all.
Told you so.
Go. Save Sybil. I will stay here and remove this wretched tumor.
But how do we get out of here in time?
Huh? No doubt there's something in here you've overlooked.
There is. Okay, so let's see.
Knutschluck was 13, and his body was going through a strange transformation. Hair had begun to pop up in
Why
weird
does Max have
places,
tear ducts?
and a line of razor-sharp
Well,
quills
except when he
had
was trying to
sprouted
lull his
up.
prey
Why
into a
so
false
sad?
sense of
Asked
security.
Otto.
It
These
won't do any
changes
good
are
unless Max is
perfectly
crying,
normal
though.
for an Inuit your age.
We have to wait for this to
sobbed
end.
Knutschluck, but I was hoping for leathery bat-like wings.
All right, everybody, let's load up and make a quick getaway. Good luck, Max's superego. We're all counting on you.
Don't worry, Sam. I'll have Max back to his normal, impetuous, wonderful self in 5 minutes. Just go, and hurry.
Sam, you have to get out now. The maintrons will impact in 4 minutes.
Why aren't we moving?
Wait a second. This isn't the tear duct.
His nose.
Well, that was thoroughly unpleasant. Gesundheit!
Excuse me.
Let's get you to the hospital, Mrs. Pandemic Lincoln.
Ugh. That's Lincoln Pandemic?
Could you keep it down? Our head is killing us!
He's burning up.
Quick, Giant Max, get out of there! The last Maintron is headed your way!
He saved the city. But where did he go?
I almost had everything, and then you had to start slobbering over a stupid piece of rock.
For the last time, my queen, I will get you a diner on the next world we conquer. Just get me far away from... Didn't I tell you to get rid of that cell phone already?
Who could possibly be calling me?
That's the end of Skunk Ape and
Max?
Stinky. And technically Grandpa Stinky's body. And Sam and Muck.
Realign the mitochondrial plasmoid transference sequence.
And
Oh, who am I trying
Sam.
to kid?
I mean,
I'm
and
making all
Max.
this up as I go
God
along.
damn it.
Anyway, I've adjusted the cloning tech, so we should be able to bring Max back as good as
Oh,
new.
Grandpa Stinky Ape has the hat on.
I'll just need a sample of his DNA, one that's less than 1 week old.
Try this, Mama Bosco. It should be crawling with Max DNA. God knows what else.
Perfect. This should only take a few minutes. That should do it.
Welcome back, little buddy. What happened?
It looks like Max's DNA is just too weird for my machines to be able to reproduce. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Sam.
Tough break, Sammo. At least he went out saving the universe.
As president, I'd just like to offer my... I can't do this now. I just can't.
Oh,
Super Ball, come back!
Ball. So it's Sam's on his own now. Remember they took her to the hospital. It's the end of the game. The city that dares not sleep. Oh, Randy Tudor came back for the game. That's nice. Nametrons. Lifelike wigs. Mm-hmm. Some dude getting mugged. Lemur bait. That freaking dude who's working the signs, so he got left behind. Oh my god. Ashtrays. The freaking rats! They're stealing stereos? No, speakers. Right out. Another ape. That was the TV producer from episode 2. So someone robbed her. Oh, Sam. I've kind of known that feeling more than once, if I'm being honest. Growing up. Yeah. The headless Statue of Liberty. The time travel elevator.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Holy beer-battered princes of Maine and kings of New England in a glass-bottom boat with a trip-hop DJ and the second runner-up in the Miss Teen Oklahoma pageant. It's past Max in a time-traveling elevator.
What's shaking?
Max, I thought you were... Wait a second, where's the past me?
Oh, yeah, about that. We were on a case, and you got turned into a giant monster with electromagnetic powers, so I kind of had to blow you up. It was horrible.
So they both
wanna
lost their
stop some
best
crimes?
friend.
Let's. Where do we start, pal?
I heard there's a new supervillain in town called the Banker. He's created a board game that kills.
And there's rumblings that the horrible Rat Queen has been summoning all her minions to her secret nest beneath the city, subsuming them into her blood-caked fur to form the unstoppable Uber-Rat, Empress of Slaughter.
Ooh.
Boy, I can subdue her with my acid-slick whip-like tongue.
You don't have an acid-slicked whip-like tongue.
Oh, well, I can still drool on her till she
Giant
tells me to
roach.
stop.
You crack me up, little buddy.
So, the ending, since we picked crime fighting, they went that route. But if we picked adventuring, they would have both gone into the time travel elevator and whisked away somewhere. But that's Sam & Max Season 3. And probably the last Sam & Max thing ever. As a potential end to the series, what do you think? Did you really want to see what came out of her? No, absolutely not. Abomination. No, absolutely not. Disgusting. Imagine if it's fleshy and stone, like a Titan from God of War. Anyways, that was Sam & Max. This was really fun, and I'm really, I don't know, I'm kind of sad to think this might be the last thing they ever come out with. But I'm also happy to know that at least it didn't end like shit. So, it's good. Anyways, thank you for everyone for coming to the streams. Thank you to my beautiful wife. God, when did I start this? Because this is an actual game that ended. So let's see. The first episode for this came out 5 months ago. It took me 5 months to beat this game. Hey. Anyways, thank you all for coming, and next time will be what game? Control. Oh, we're gonna finally start the DLCs. Cool. Alright, thank you all for coming, and goodbye.